Well, good morning, Christians. This is Father Charles, rector here at the Chapel of St. Andrew, just sitting here in my comfy little reading nook that I've got here in the office, and reading through a book that I'm become a big fan of, and as much as it frustrates me at times, and that is the Benedict Option by Rod Dreher. Now, some of you have heard me mention this book in conversation and a couple of announcements toward the beginning of the summer. And I've hinted at that I've wanted us as a congregation to read it. By the way, it's raining outside, so if you see flashes of lightning and hear thunder, that's part of what South Florida is all about, right? But I just wanted this morning to talk a little bit about the book, to kind of sell you on not only why I think it's important, but why I think it's important for us as a congregation to read it together. So it's a book that is about Western culture and about the state of Christianity, which is something that everyone, of course, is talking about, Christianity in the West. And what Rod Dreher talks about is the ways in which the work of St. Benedict of Nursia, the one who started the Benedictine monastic order, the way that his work could be helpful to us now in recapturing what it means to be Christian in the West, and for us to take seriously our identity and our culture as Christians. And I think this is an important thing because this is something we've been talking about a lot at the chapel, especially now that we're entering into a new time frame for us, where we have, we've had a transition with our buildings, we've had a transition with the size of our congregation, with our relationship with St. Andrew's School, and all of that. It's put us in a moment where now we're asking some big questions like, what next? What do we do now? And I think this is a good conversation starter. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about the book, is that it is going to frustrate many of you. Rod Dreher is a writer and editor for The American Conservative. He is a very conservative author, which I know, knowing this congregation, we're very mixed politically and socially. Some of us will love what he has to say. Some of us are going to hate what he has to say. I'll admit that there have been parts of the book where I've wanted to wail it across the room when I've been frustrated by it, but, I would break my iPad. So I haven't done that. But I think it's a good conversation. It's a book that's been highly commented on by some very intelligent and good religious thinkers, people like David Brooks and others. The Living Church has done sort of online symposiums with it. The Living Church magazine, which is an Episcopal Church magazine, and really the Episcopal Church magazine. And so this has been a good conversation starter for a lot of people. And so I think it's important for us to engage with these ideas, to engage with what people are saying out there about the church, because it's eventually going to impact us one way or another. And so it's good for us to be on the edge learning about it. The other thing is that Rod does a really good job of popularizing some ideas, some philosophy and theology that I had been reading throughout seminary. And so it's put in a really easy to read, condensed form and volume. So I'm teasing the book for you. I want us to read it. I would like this summer to put together a reading group. We're now into the summer. School is out. So this is the time is right. And so I'd love to have conversations with people here in the church about how we can put this together, when we could meet, when we can do things. So I'm teasing it out. I've got no plan. This is just a video for information, a video to get you all thinking and talking and emailing me and calling me and pestering Susan and all of that to try to figure out what we're going to do. Because I want you all to help me come up with a time that's going to be effective for the most of us to get together to read this and talk about it. Because really, when I read it, all I want to do is talk about it with people. And I imagine that you're going to do the same. So if you go out and pick it up, you're gonna want to say something. Even if it's to say, "What the heck were you thinking, Father Charles? This book is frustrating and terrible." Great, let's talk about it. So that's all this is, an advertisement for ideas. So you're watching this video. I hope that this has enticed you a little bit. You're interested. You hear my enthusiasm in this, and that you want to participate in this together. So you watch this video, please reach out to me, talk to me on church on Sunday, give me a call here at the office, send me an email, whatever you want to do, text message, you hit me up on Facebook, take a screenshot of something and put it on Instagram, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so reach out to me. Let's figure out a time where we can get together to read this and talk about it, because I think it'll be good for us. again, as a congregation. It would be fun for me. I love doing this kind of stuff, and I think we'll have a good time hashing out our different feelings on what Rod has to say about the state of the church, the state of Western civilization, and what we need to do going forward. So anyway, hope you're staying dry on this rainy day. Maybe by the time you're watching it, it's not rainy. That would be cool too, but whatever. Hope you're having a good one. God bless. I love you all, and hit me up. Peace.